A film projector advances a film through the projector one frame at a time. So each time the frame advances, three things happen. First, the shutter closes, blocking the light. Then the film is moved up one frame in the projector. And then finally, the shutter opens so that the projected image can be seen. Now let's translate this into another format. Here we're going to play the sequence of running horses, and if we reset this to the beginning, we will be able to better see what goes on if we remove the mask that provides the aperture through which we're viewing the film. So then we see, once the mask is removed, that we have a shutter that closes. Then the frame is advanced to move the film forward one frame, and then we open the shutter to show it. And of course, the illusion is not as strong if the mask is hidden, unless the mask is showing. But then once we set this up and show it with the mask, we can see that it creates a very convincing illusion of motion. So let's go back and look at the elements one at a time. The projector setup just sets the horses to their starting position, and then it tells the the shutter to go to a position that's open so that we can see the initial horse. The close shutter command just rotates the shutter 90 degrees, and that blocks the view. The advanced frame moves the strip of horses over by one frame, and a frame in this case is 71 pixels, but the exact amount would be dependent upon how large the film strip was. And then finally, after we've advanced the frame, we rotate the shutter back into its open position. And again, that's just turning the shutter another 90 degrees. And so now we have all the pieces of the puzzle. If we wait for 25 seconds while we're closing the shutter, and then open the shutter for another 0.05 seconds, and put that in a loop in which at the very beginning we repeat this for 6 times because there are 6 images in this particular strip. Then we can rotate it forward 6 times. At that point, we need to set up the projector, set everything back to the beginning again. And if we put this in a loop, then we can run that forever. Now I'll show the mask again so that we can see the illusion. And then we can put all of that in the play film block to finalize the entire motion like this. So that's how the code works underneath the animation, which recreates the traditional film projector in a digital environment.